Hey, come see us on tour. We'll be in Duluth, Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida, Los Angeles, Tempe, Arizona, and Burbank, California. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for those tickets. But the questioning didn't stop there. Dana Bash put Harris on the spot over her shifting stance on fracking. Harris previously stated in 2019 that there is no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. But now, listen to what she says now.
When you were in Congress, you supported the Green New Deal. And in 2019, you said, quote, there is no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. Fracking, as you know, is a pretty big issue, particularly in your must-win state of Pennsylvania.
Sure. I think she really fracked her campaign with this one. Am I right? Come on. The deeper she digs, the harder she fracks herself. Am I right? Here we go.
Do you still want to ban fracking?
No, and I made that clear on the debate stage in 2020 that I would not ban fracking. As vice president, I did not ban fracking. As president, I will not ban fracking.
In 2019, I believe, in a town hall, you said you were asked, would you commit to implementing a federal ban on fracking on your first day in office? And you said, there's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. So yes. So it changed in that campaign?
In 2020, I made very clear where I stand. We are in 2024, and I'm not.
You know, when Dana Bash, who is definitely a shill for the Democratic Party, no doubt about it, and for this candidacy, when she could kneecap you without even trying, you got trouble.
What did they cut? What did they cut from the interview if this was included?
If this was the good part,
these are the highlights.
And did you really think talking in a word salad around that question she wasn't going to? Thank God. Look, I got to give tip of the hat to Dana Bash for coming back and saying, "Wait a minute, you said one thing in 2019, and then you changed it. What made you?" And she wouldn't let her go on it.
Even Dana Bash remembers that.
Even Dana Bash. And so let's listen to her. And by the way, she does look hammered or hungover. I'm not sure which it is.
It's lean.
Banning fracking. So yes. So it changed in that campaign.
In 2020, I made very clear where I stand. We are in 2024, and I've not changed that position, nor will I going forward. I kept my word, and I will keep my word.
You mean after you changed your word? After I changed it, then I...
Starting now.
Starting...
What made you change that position at the time?
Well, let's be clear. My values have not changed.
You know, after she says, let's be clear, I just kind of black out. I'll be honest. But here we go. So Dana Bash does not let it go. She says, no, what made you change your position? You changed it. I'm not letting you off the hook.
I kept my word, and I will keep my word.
What made you change that position at the time?
Well, let's be clear. My values have not changed. I believe it is very important that we take seriously what we must do to guard against what is a clear crisis in terms of the climate. And to do that, we can do what we have accomplished thus far. The Inflation Reduction Act, what we have done to invest, by my calculation, over probably $1 trillion over the next 10 years, investing in a clean energy economy. What we've already done, creating over 300,000 new clean energy jobs. That tells me, from my experience as vice president, we can do it without banning fracking. In fact, Dana, I cast the tie-breaking vote.
You called her Dana, and then she said, sorry, Dana.
Dana's the wrong one.
I thought it's Dana Bash.
Yeah, it's not Dana.
It's not Dana.
She corrected herself to the wrong name.
Yeah.
I think it's Dana. I don't know.
But look at this.
I think it's Dana.
Look at how he seems like putting on the Ritz Frankenstein, sitting next to sitting next to a puppet. That's what it looks like a little rag doll or so. That is such bad framing. Why would they? Who is on her staff? I thought she has the best people.
No, I think all her people keep leaving. And they leave on purpose. And by the way, in 2020, in the debate with Pence, she was for fracking for the 2020, but she said Biden's for fracking and that won't change. So she's not consistent at all.
Wait, we got to get the breaking points clips of them talking about how all her employees keep quitting. That's why she has good speeches. She can't keep it. They leave after 30 days.
That actually increased leases for fracking as vice president. So I'm very clear about where I stand.
And was there some policy or scientific data that you saw that you said, oh, okay, I get it now?
What I have seen is that we can grow and we can increase a thriving clean energy economy without banning fracking.
Okay.
So I just want to play this for you. Watch this.
When you were in Congress, you supported the Green New Deal. And in 2019, you said, quote, there is no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. Fracking, as you know, is a pretty big issue, particularly in your must-win state of Pennsylvania.
Sure.
Do you still want to ban fracking?
No, and I made that clear on the debate stage in 2020. The most important and most significant aspect of my policy perspective and decisions is my values have not changed.
And here I want to show you.
That little girl was me.
And that little Brianna Joy Gray caught this. Brianna Joy Gray tweeted this out. Let me get to it. Hold on. She said, I had a friend freshman year who was able to skim the table of contents and impressively get through a small upper-class history of science seminar without anyone realizing he hadn't done the reading. Harris does not appear to have that gift.
Oh, Brianna Joy Gray.
So, and then she tweets out this video.
That the climate crisis is real, that it is an urgent matter to which we should apply metrics that include holding ourselves to deadlines around time. We did that with the Inflation Reduction Act. We have...
She's just gibberish. She's just talking.
Deadlines around time?
Deadlines around time.
So deadlines.
So deadlines around time,
As
Kurt.
a significance of the passage of time.
Of time.
It's significant. Right. Fracking.
Again, I reiterate, Trump was the best thing that ever happened to the Democrats. To not only, it's amazing. They always have him to blame. And let's be honest, the only thing the president ever asked of Kamala Harris was to remind him of his name. That was the...
Trump was, they set him up to be the perfect thing to blame. You know, initially, they didn't think it would go this far.
So that's I think that's just hilarious about how my values haven't changed. Although I completely flip-flopped on fracking, 100%. She's now flip-flopped on the border wall. She's flip-flopped on fracking. I'm sure there's other things that I can't think of.
My policy on fracking hasn't changed. It will change, and it will not change. Now let's talk about that building that wall.
Agreed. She made them take out the part where Dana Bass said, "How can you fully support the Green New Deal and fracking at the same time?" She didn't have an answer for it except to say she will get it done. What does that even mean? Well, it means that she's turning into Larry the Cable Guy. That's what that means. That's what that means. So that's the part she made them take out. So she pressed her on that. It was why would CNN allow a politician to edit their interview? I know why. Hey, come see us on tour. We'll be in Duluth, Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida, Los Angeles, Tempe, Arizona, and Burbank, California. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for those tickets.